Biscuits. G'day, you cheeky dogs. Thank you all so much for joining us today for our I was about to say Beyond Bluey podcast. Where we're obviously going to be breaking down the episode Sleepy Time. I am Aussie Girl Margie.
And I am Pugly. We're very excited to talk about this. It's funnily enough, we were talking about this before we actually went live. None of us actually have a video breaking down Sleepy Time itself. We have obviously talked about Sleepy Time here and there because who couldn't? I mean, it's a phenomenal episode. It breaks every single person that watches the episode. For the most part, at least I think it personally breaks me. And it's just absolutely beautiful. What do you think your general thoughts on the episode is,
I think it's probably like the number one Bluey episode realistically. Like everyone always loves it. I haven't met a single person who's ever hated Sleepy Time.
Right.
Obviously people love it for so many different reasons as well. Like as a parent, like Bandit and Chili's moments of just like at the camera constantly during the episode are hilarious. But then there's like all like the beautiful heart-wrenching moments as well. And then, of course, as you guys can see down the bottom there, the miscarry theory evidence, which this one kind of supported too. So I'm super excited to talk about it and break it down. And also we can see you guys in the comment section as well. So please feel free, comment as much as you want in the live chat. We'll try and throw some of you guys up on like the different sides of the screen. Vlogs by April, thank you for coming to watch for the very first time.
Yeah,
and
welcome
hi to
to the
everyone
live
else who's
stream.
joining us. Yeah, it's been a while. We chose Sleepy Time because, of course, the album is coming out. Here we go. The Bluey Up Here album, which, of course, the comment section is not currently covering. But we can see Chili, which is the end of the like panoramic view that they've had for all 4 albums so far. So we always knew a Chili album was coming. And we kind of like that this is like a Bingo Chili album, like with Bingo on the front cover for this one.
Yeah, and if you keep looking at it, you can kind of see that it's kind of supposed to be inspired by the Flat Pack episode in a way and Sleepy Time, I'd say, because it has like both elements. Like she's on her spaceship, blah blah blah. It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that.
So I think it's so beautiful. So we're obviously going to be breaking down the music section of it in a second. But as you guys can see from the bottom part here, we're just going to like put on each section of what we're going to talk about, and we wanted to talk about the miscarry theory evidence first, because that's, I guess, like one of the biggest like Easter eggs, Bluey theory, dark theories that kind of came out from this whole episode. So for those of you who don't know, Joe Brum did confirm that Chili did have a miscarriage before she had Bluey. He confirmed that in like this whole book. We both have videos about this basically, but one of the big things before he confirmed it was this episode Sleepy Time, because every character has a planet in this, but there is a planet that is missing a person. So here are all of our fun planets. Look at all them go. And then just gonna cover up your face here.
No, you're good.
But yeah, so you can see guys on the screen here. So Chili is of course the sun, and then the planet closest to her, Mercury, has no one. No one is on it. It's not hatched, nothing. And so that's the one that Bingo climbs up on when she's like next to Chili at the sun. But then the next planet after that is Bluey's, and then it's Bingo's planet, and then we got Floppy's with the moon, and then we've got Bandit, and then I think it's Mars. Mars is between them, and so it's assumed that Mars is maybe Brandy. I remember like some people on my comment section. Yeah, a lot of people thought like, oh, Mars could be Brandy. That sort of makes sense. Unless there was someone before Bandit, but like that's like a whole other theory.
Oh my god.
I know, just adding in extra theories, guys. But let's just go with it's Brandy. And then someone and said, well, we got Bandit, and then Floppy, the planets of Floppy. But yeah, Mercury, miscarriage. Mercury is unhatched, unlike Bluey and Bingo's planets that are actually hatched. So it was a really big one there, saying like kind of showing that as the evidence. What did you think about it?
I thought it was phenomenal. I remember like back in the day when I first became part of the fandom, which I joined pretty late, honestly. But they were talking about that, and I was like, that is beautiful symbolism. And I was like, but like I'm not 100% like I was like never wanted to like make a video on it until that book from Hard to Bear. I believe the author I don't remember the author's name, unfortunately, but yeah, Joe Brum was contributed to the book Hard to Bear, and said that yeah, Chili was meant to have a miscarriage symbolism in not only. I think they mainly were talking about um the show episode. What is it called? What was that episode called? The show? Was it called The
It was
Show?
called The Show. Yeah, yeah, the Mother's Day
Yeah,
special. Yeah.
and then like they like it obviously like snowballed in the fandom being like it's obviously also talking about Mercury, that Mercury symbolism's confirmed as well, and it's just like it's really powerful when you get to that point that like
Yeah.
kind of it's being used as this catalyst for Bingo to be close to Chili. It's just it's really beautiful symbolism in a way. It's it's like basically hard confirmed. It's no longer a theory. I mean, like
Yeah. Yeah, cuz like we all basically know it. I think we have this little clip of it.
so cute.
Oh, so cute. So yeah, you guys might have noticed as well that the music's not there because we can't put the music on it because of copyright, because the album's coming
Yeah.
out, so we can't use the music. Which I guess maybe is a nice way to
Hmm.
like segue into the fact of, here, I'm going to switch to the bottom, the music breakdown. How important is the music to this episode?
Oh my
Very.
god. Yeah, it's
Like,
amazing.
yeah.
Just looking at that one clip alone, you were like something felt off about it. You were like like I know
It
this is
just
meant to be beautiful. I remember how beautiful this is, but just listening to it without the music, you were like, wow, the music basically carries the entire episode. It's really
yeah.
phenomenal.
I think this clip as well, it's funny, but like there's missing parts. Like they managed to still keep the comedy there, I think, which is really, really good. But then you
Hmm.
just have these kind of blank
Remember,
moments.
I'll always be here for you, even if you can't see me, because I love you.
Oh,
And like
and that's even still
that's
powerful without the music though, you know?
yeah. That's what I mean, but I feel like when it has like that big crescendo and like
Ah.
so like just it pulls, like you go from like that Tron scene with Bingo, like her racing to it, and then it settles down, and then you have that big
Mhm.
build up. It really, like some people are saying here, like, yeah, the music's beautiful. The way that
Aw.
you want to cry at that
Yeah, oh my
point
god. It's so
is
good.
just, yeah.
And
And then
it
I love
really
this, David. I'm gonna hear because I love this episode. Thanks, mate.
But it's so
Yeah,
interesting because like I don't know if I were to have listened to the music prior to Bluey if I would have cried to it. They found a way
yeah,
to make the song like it's like synonymous with Bluey now. Like I can't associate it without Bluey. Every time I hear it, like outside of Bluey, I'm
yeah,
like, oh, that's the Bluey song, and it's like, no, it's not. It's actually by Gustav Holst and stuff like that, and it's
yeah.
like
It's
it
like his
almost feels
famous
like it was
classical pieces.
yeah, it almost feels like it was perfectly crafted for the episode, but that kind of just shows how well I think it's Dan Brum is the music people or oh
No,
Joff
no, no,
Bush
Joff
is the
Bush.
one who
Joff Bush for
yeah,
music.
Joff Bush
Yeah,
is the one who did all the well, I'm sure there's someone else also, but did a lot of the music. And God, he did a phenomenal job making the episode tie perfectly with the music. I mean, like it's there's no other episode
yeah,
like it besides like Rain, you know?
yeah. And Rain, even then, I think really wanted to be season three's Sleepy Time. Like
Mm.
they really, I love this one, Goat Bush. That's good. But yeah, like I think Rain like it tried really hard to again pull on like the nostalgia, had Chili as like kind of like that heartwarming kind of like main parent. That scene with her and Bluey looking at the rainbow, kind of like with Bingo
Hmm.
looking at Chili as the sun. It really wanted to mimic the same beats. And Rain is still a beautiful episode, but I don't think it pulled it off the same way that Sleepy Time did. And I don't know if
Right.
it's just because Sleepy Time is more epic in
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
adventure.
it maybe
Yeah.
that, maybe that. They're
Yeah.
both different beasts in their own way, but I feel like emotionally, Sleepy Time gets me more. Like it's very hard to
Yeah.
watch an episode without crying. Like it's near impossible. And like they do an excellent job choosing what song is to represent what planet. Like for example, uh I'll first do Floppy. Floppy is obviously Bingo's childhood animal, stuffed animal. And I will pull up a clip as well right here. Oh, you have it. You No,
Oh, no,
that's perfect. But yeah, the episode or the song is called Saturn, Bringer of Old Age, and you can kind of see Bingo and her plushie kind of having to separate at that particular moment. And I always found that symbolism to be really, really phenomenal, because once you kind of get rid of your plushies, it's kind of a symbolism of old age, and the song's called Saturn of Old Age, and it's kind of being like a growing up tale in a way. But in the end, she still
yeah,
like reunites with the plushies and kind of like, like, hey, maybe I am not too old enough for this, and like, I still need the people around me to help. And I should be pulling a clip up here, but Floppy and I guess everyone else from Saturn's rings help Bingo, I
yeah,
guess, become whole again. It's really, really sweet. Everything in her adventure helps her get to that moment. And even though she got rid
yeah.
of, the plushies, she was still using the plushies to help her at the end. It's really sweet. Um,
I kind of love that like you're never too old as well. Like the idea of like, yeah, usually you put away like the toys and everything when you're a kid because you think you're growing up. But then as
mhm.
an adult, as you can see behind me, like, yeah, some of these are for my kids, but some of them are mine too.
Right,
Because
yeah.
like they still become a part of your life even when you're older. Like you still have that nostalgia and you still find that like you can have that childlike wonder with your own things and your own grown up money as well, because you can get what you
Mhm.
want when you have grown up money within reason and budget. But like those are very true. I think, oh, this is like my new favorite thing on a random like side tangent
Oh, that's so
from the
cool.
episode surprise.
Yeah, I always wanted to get one of those
But
big ones.
yeah, but that's what I mean though. Like, yeah, like whilst you think you give these up to become older, when you do become older, you realize that you can still have all that as a
Mhm.
part to make you whole again, because it is a part of who you are in your life and things like that. So yeah, I think the whole like floppy changed like design,
Mhm.
but I
Oh
don't
my god, yeah.
know. I was about to say like, where's my floppy? But I just realized it's in my kids' room because they're asleep. They both
I
have
got a
their
floppy,
floppies
but
with
it's
them.
not the floppy you'd want to see.
Uh, yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, you think
But
so?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And that is like a proper like muffin. That's the floppy that Muffin would have. That's
Yeah.
so good. Um yeah, see look even on here like yeah, sitting in a bed full of plushies.
Oh.
Yeah, like there is never an end to just enjoying things that you also loved as a kid. Like it's a big I know
Mhm.
it's like a big stereotype especially for millennials. It's like, well, I don't care. We love what we love.
Oh yeah.
Um but yeah, I think that's a really good analogy of showing like just through that one toy the idea of growing up and moving on but still needing those things.
It's really cool. And obviously the more talked about stuff is like Jupiter and like the sun and like Bluey, and
Yeah.
all the music pieces are, contributing to this grand story. Like with Jupiter, it's called the bringer of jollity, which is just joy. And that perfectly encompasses Bandit because
Yeah.
um
Hang on, I'll put
hold
the
on.
clip up for
Yeah.
it.
Ooh.
And despite Bandit's misfortune there, Bingo is just joyous. Like she's full of joy in that moment, and it perfectly encompasses how Bingo views her individual family members, or her house, I guess. The solar system is really meant to be the house, I suppose. And
Yeah.
how she pictures her entire family, and like in the center of it all, like the center of her universe, how she sees her whole world is Chili in the center, the bringer of warmth. Like
Yeah.
she just loves Chili so much. Like it's a different type of love with Chili. And despite
Yeah.
them still using Jupiter, the bringer of joy, music in that moment, it's that beautiful crescendo piece we were talking about earlier that just like just radiant. It just radiates like, oh my gosh, like this emotional vibe. It's just unheard of in any other episode.
I do love as well that they found a way to make both Chili and
Yes.
Bandit
Mhm.
warmth. Like obviously Chili is the sun, which is hot. That makes sense. But I
Mhm.
love how they show Bingo cuddling the core of Bandit because she's
Oh,
warm and
yes.
his core is hot. So it's still a way of showing them both providing warmth to their child, but just in
Mhm.
two very different kind of ways. Like
Yeah.
Chili's like that everlasting, always be there kind of thing. But like Bandit also has a warmth that he can bring and hold
Oh,
with Bingo
beautiful.
within as well. So it was like such a beautiful way of showing warmth from both sides of it. And it's not like, no, it's not just the mom. Like it can come from both of them, whilst they're still two very different people, two very different planets.
Hmm.
So yeah, I
Beautifully said.
really, yeah. Someone just asked, like, how did we get the episode without music? We
Editing.
decided to edit it out. Welcome to being a YouTuber, where you learn how to take out the awkward music sounds so that you
Yeah,
can use this without
copyright.
copyright.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I think this is like a good one.
Ooh.
Prime example there of like what it's like when it's just like that.
Yep.
But yeah, I do like that idea of like the warmth coming from both of them in two different ways as two different
Mhm.
planets, and them showcasing that again. Maybe that's why Rain hit differently, because it's just Bluey and her mum, whereas this is the whole family.
That's very true. That's very, very good way to look at it.
Yeah,
Because
I love it. Some
oh
other people are
gosh.
like, "Oh wow!" I'm like, "Yes, we are discovering things as we talk about this episode. If we ever
Yeah.
end up doing like our own personal videos, they're gonna be like an hour long. We'll just be like, no, there's too much to talk about."
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Sleepytime has
man.
layers upon layers of symbolism. It's amazing. It's really
Yeah.
peak.
Side note:
Um,
season 4, we can talk about that at the end of the stream. We'll do like a big open Q&A. So definitely keep
Mhm.
that question in mind for then. But yeah, I definitely feel like those two parts, the big crescendo, is probably like the main part of the music for me, I think. Was there anything else
Mhm.
you wanted to say about the music?
I mean, the only other thing about the music is like when she pops out of the earth, it starts playing Venus, the bringer of peace, which is interesting because like I, I guess in a way, because like the bringer of peace, I would associate like Bingo being peaceful, but Venus is meant to represent Bluey, and she's really chaotic. Like she's chaotic good, but like it's a very
Yeah.
interesting, ironic twist for that particular music piece to be associated with Bluey. But maybe it's just her way of viewing Bluey as like a safe place, because they run
Yeah.
to each other's aid and when they need each other,
Yeah.
So
I
that's
always
all I
wonder,
have.
I'm trying to think of like which one of them, I guess Chili maybe would be the only bringer of peace, realistically, but she's already the sun, so they couldn't use that. But that is pretty funny though, that you bring it up that way. I do love that. Someone just said, I love the orchestra type of music this episode has. It really makes me emotional. This is the first one in the soundtrack as well. They did an orchestral, because every time they change like the
Yes.
Bluey theme song to like match the vibes, so that's how you know like what kind of vibe you're having for that album. And this
Mhm.
album that's coming out for Sleepytime is orchestral. So like the whole album is meant to be like all the big orchestral kind of pieces that they've used
Mhm.
before,
It's
which I think is great.
awesome. Awesome idea. I
Yeah.
cannot wait to hear it,
So going from here then into favorite planet scene. So I'm going to bring up, I've been switching around for Easter eggs, but I think I'm going to bring up maybe favorite planet scene here is just the moon. The moon there cracking open with the United States of America flag on the top of it. I think this is one of the most hilarious, like missing little parts of like the planet scenes that
Oh
people
my
like don't
God.
notice, is the fact that they
Yeah.
put the flag there as if like, it depends on what you believe these days, I guess. Did Americans get to the moon first? Was it all fake? Either
Oh
way,
my
in the Bluey
God.
universe, the Americans did manage to get there, and they did put a flag on it, according to Bingo's history lessons. But yes,
Oh
this
my
is one of
God.
my favorite, like, for me, one of the most hilarious planet scenes, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah, did you notice the USA flag when you first watched it?
No, I didn't. And you pointed that out before we started streaming, and I lost my mind. It's just an incredible little Easter egg. And it's so funny because I could definitely see someone using this as be like, oh, they were foreshadowing Disney using Bluey, and like it's like, oh, Disney always had a hand in Bluey, or like some bull crap, like people always have some agenda to push,
Yeah.
So
I think that's pretty funny, yeah.
so funny. And every time I
Right,
see the
someone's
flag,
just
it makes me
written.
think of like that. What the F is a kilometer? I'm talking about.
Just trying to educate America here with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I do love this though. This episode of Bluey is called Bingo's history lesson. Yeah, Bingo's history and science lesson all mixed into one. The
Mhm.
flag is so small and cute. It is.
It's
They've done
very
this
cute
before.
Easter egg.
I think it was on something else as well. I can't remember the episode. They were playing shops or something, but it was really funny. I was like, that is hilarious. What is your favorite planet scene though?
This is going to be a very out there one. And a lot of people, love the Jupiter one, love the sun one. Well, the sun's not a planet, but like, you know what I mean. And I do love the fact that like Jupiter in like astrology and like, people that like study the solar system, it's usually associated with the protector because its gravitational pull
Ah,
protects us from like a bunch of asteroids and stuff.
I did
It's
not
really
know that.
interesting, and yeah, it's very cool that Jupiter protects. Is seen as protector, and like Bandit is the
Aw.
father. The protector of the family. That's usually associated with father figures and mothers, but I thought that was really, really sweet. But a very unconventional choice is actually Pluto. The Pluto scene I really enjoy, which I'll actually pull up here. The Pluto scene is just really sweet. Something about it really like calls to me. Just this shot. I'm gonna pull it back. This shot of her looking throughout her entire journey. She
Yeah.
traveled to the vastness of space all the way to the edge of our solar system, and there's still a light in the center of her universe calling back to her, and it's just that like no matter how far you go, your I guess the warmth of your family or even just the warmth of your mother is like still there with you, and it's just such a powerful piece of symbolism that's just not talked about enough, and it's just my favorite because of that. It's just such a
I
sweet little
almost made this
moment.
our thumbnail, and I was like, oh, but there's no eyes looking at the screen. But because
I
yeah, same. That
know.
is such a powerful scene of her looking out and seeing the planets moving and the sun like just being like the center of my world. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like
it's
no
such a
matter how far
beautiful
you go,
scene.
you'll still have your family. It's like some powerful
Yeah.
symbolism like that. It's like you'll always have ties to your beginning.
Yeah, I like what Tom Essex has written here as well. Also, Pluto is a dwarf planet, an outsider even within the solar system, Bingo's universe, and so so small. Also, even more symbolism. Yeah, like I
Very
totally agree.
sweet.
Like it's obviously that the poor Pluto is just being kicked out of the solar system as planets, poor thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's so true. Like it's like this little like just isolated kind of place, and that's replicating how she's sort of feeling that kind of isolation as well. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I love this when dad gets kicked out of bed and all he wants to do is just go to sleep. Felt that so much. So
It's
much.
pretty funny.
Um, so okay, outside of favorite planet scene, then favorite Easter egg. For me, it's a little bit outside of the box. So mine is the parody posters that the artists of Bluey did. So for this one,
Mhm.
the parody poster is 2001's A Space Odyssey. So you can see Bingo replicating the official movie poster there. And hers is like an epic drama of adventure and exploration. And then yeah, it's just like really cute little stuff that they have all down the bottom and everything like that. I always
Mhm.
love these parody posters so much. I think they do such a beautiful and creative job with them every single time. And so this one was one of my favorite, like random fan Easter eggs that the creators, or not the creators, I should say, or the artists of Bluey and Ludo Studios had
Mhm.
done. What was your favorite Easter egg though?
A lot of my favorite Easter eggs are associated with the music, and we've really kind of talked to Adnesium about the music. But a big thing that I really, really enjoy, obviously, is long dogs. I mean, like, long dogs is, like, obviously so, like, integral to Bluey, and this one is actually really well hidden, and I didn't actually know about it until we started, getting it ready for the live stream, but the, constellations in the background of this particular Jupiter scene, actually forms a long dog. I'll actually share my screen here in a few seconds so we can actually look at what it looks like without the outline. So just give me one moment as I share my screen. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So if you present my screen, you can kind of see here in the background. It's very obvious to see now that
Yeah.
you actually looked out at the outline. But man, if I watched this
Mm.
episode 1,000 times over, I would never have said, "Oh, this is a long dog," until someone pointed this out. So I think that
Yeah.
Easter egg is just so cleverly hidden. I really, really enjoyed that one.
I think they oh, do I have it here behind me? I think they have it in the book as well, like that specific one too. Oh, the book's not here.
Oh, they outline it
We're in
in the
the kids'
book.
room. Yeah, I think it's the same in the book. They have it in there as well as the constellation. Because I remember seeing it, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Because they don't always do it in the books. They usually move the long dog around in the books. I don't know why.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's so cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool. I like that. Mm.
Um.
I love it. Someone's like the
Besides,
background hypothetical constellation.
yeah, because it doesn't actually exist, but it's a fantasy world, so I guess there is a long dog constellation somewhere in the Blue
Yeah,
universe.
somewhere in the Bluey universe out there. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think that one's yeah, that's really beautiful.
And um, I mean, do you have any other Easter eggs, or could I talk about one
I
other subject?
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you really like associate this episode with this type of symbolism, but I didn't get to talk about this earlier, I should have, but I've always kind of enjoyed the fact that the episode kind of really captures this like almost like this sense of like, hey, I don't want to go to sleep, and how children associate like sleepy, like going to bed anxiety, like how
Yeah.
like Bluey in the entire episode, like it's obviously this huge journey for Bingo, but every time you see Bluey, it's her trying to get closer and closer to her parents. She's like, "Can I have a cup of water? Like, I don't want to go to bed yet. Can you sing to me? Can you like be with me, please? I need you to be with me." Like,
Hmm.
even like I'm
Yeah.
obviously okay going to bed because I'm a big girl, but it's like this subconscious anxiety that children have about sleep time that like separates them. It's like this natural divide between them
Yeah.
and their family. And like when a child like kind of like, I don't want to say bother, but like when a child like goes to their parents to get like certain objects or be closer to them during these episodes of like, hey, I'm supposed to be asleep, it's kind of this way of like being like, hey, I kind of want to be with you. Can I be with you right now? And it's like this beautiful little like piece of symbolism in the episode that Bluey's journey and Bingo's journey is kind of this like familiar sense of like
Yeah.
anxiety and like I want to be with my parents. It's like this really sweet. It's so sweet. I don't know. What is your take on that, you know?
No, you've totally made me think about this totally differently. Because obviously, at the very start, you see them putting Bluey to bed, and like this is before she seemed to have issues with falling asleep, which came up later in seasons. But like
Mhm.
she goes to bed straight away, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, look at this older child just going to bed, and like throws in the bed, and she's like blah, and she's like
Yeah.
dead asleep.
Mhm.
But then you're right though, because she's still awake all through the night, like
Yeah.
getting water, getting them to sing to her, 99 bottles of green bottles on the wall, about to say beer on the wall.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
and then she's still in their bed anyway. And so it's
Mhm.
like, even though they're telling Bingo, like, you can grow up, you can be a big girl now, even her bigger sister is still the exact same as her. Like, she is
Yeah.
still struggling. Like, she can go to sleep by herself, sure, but she's not spending the night by herself. Like, she's still sleeping in Bandit and Chili's bed, and like she's still doing that. So I think it's a really good way of showing, especially for like new parents, that like there's
Yeah.
all this push on sleep training when they're babies, and
Mhm.
it's honestly just such a load of BS sometimes, because there's no point, because after they're like 2 years old, they just regress all the way back. Like,
Mm.
there is, and you can't sleep
Yeah.
train them then, like that's not a thing. It's like,
Right.
because yeah, they end up doing this, they wake up all throughout the night, so you're still going to wake up 2 or 3 times a night all the way up until they're probably 10 at this point. It's like, so there's
Mhm.
like, it's such a huge industry for money making as well when you're a first time parent, because like all you want to do is sleep so
Right.
badly. And
Yeah.
maybe you get 2 months of sleep and you're like, I've done it, I've cracked it. And then like it doesn't change. It just keeps getting worse and worse in different
Mhm.
ways. And again, it's just, yeah, the kids are just lonely. They just want to be with you. They want to feel that warmth. They want to know that
Yeah.
they're safe while they're sleeping. And I find it so funny. Like, I relate to the Abandoned and Chili so much. Like, just the groan when like Bluey wants water. I'm just like, oh, I felt that in my bones. Like, I know that groan because my daughter does the same thing. Like, trying to get her to sleep. She's like, oh, I just want more cup of water. Oh, I just need to go to the
Right.
toilet. Oh, I just need this. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't need to do any of this. Just go to sleep.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
my mini
And
rant there.
it
But
no,
yeah.
you're completely right. I think that's another reason why this episode is so like on like a different pedestal than others, because like even during like the B plot, there is the same parallel symbolism, but in the waking world with Bluey. It's like it's so amazing. Like and there's so many ways you can interpret it. That's just like how I interpreted that particular moment as someone that like really likes to focus on like the mental health side of stuff. But like um I think it's beautiful, like no matter how you want to take it. Every episode has their own interpretations, uh, they purposely are vague, so everyone has their own interpretations, blah blah blah. But like I just love that about the episode.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things, like, it's most Bluey episodes really try to make the parents feel seen at the same time, but also be
Mhm.
relatable to like something all of us went through as kids too. And it's one of those things where like that hit me, especially just then. I was just like, sleep sleepy time sucks. It's like the worst time of the day. Like, it really is just such a rough time. And like, it's the one thing you relate to with every other parent that you ever talk to is just like, oh, how are they sleeping? You're like, awful. Like, it's so rare that someone's like, mine sleep amazing. You're like, yeah, just give it a year. You'll be in the boat with the rest of us, no matter which year you're going in. So it's kind of like really funny when you think about it. And like, I struggled as a kid to sleep. Like, I had to sleep with my mom because we were in this big old farmhouse and I would get scared. And so like
Yeah.
hearing that part of like Chile being like, you know, I'll always be here for you, and like seeing that warmth, you just, I know for me it really pulled at me because like, yeah, I remember that. I remember my mom being that warmth for me when I was scared in the middle of the night kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, that's probably why it does relate to so many people, because that is such a universal thing.
Yeah, it's really sweet. This episode is just so sweet. It's like this core primordial like emotion or feeling that we all feel no matter who we are. We all like can't imagine anyone hasn't woken up in their life when they were young not being like,
Yeah,
"Mom, Dad, like I need you," or something like that. Like it's just
exactly.
God, it's just this raw feeling. It's just so emotional. I love it. It's really, really special.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, we're at 30 minutes now, so we're going to open up the Q&A to you guys in the chat. Feel free to please give us any questions, let us know what you think of the episode Sleepy Time, if you're excited for any tracks in particular from the upcoming album as well. We will try and do a podcast when the album drops, probably a couple of days or a week after it drops, so it gives everyone time to listen, see what the tracks are doing and things like that. Yeah, and just see how everyone goes. We've got Anxious Warrior. I think I must say I love your videos so much. I just want to say thank you for making me feel welcome when I watch your videos.
That's
Everyone
so sweet.
is always welcome here. Always, always welcome. So I got Tria DYY. Kind of regret not crying to the episodes that actually made so many people cry. Perhaps I guess my inside feelings did cry. My outside feelings didn't really show, but yes, I did feel tons of emotions. I think that's totally normal. Like,
Oh, it's perfectly normal.
Yeah. Not every episode, I think, becomes a tearjerker.
Right.
And like, I think if I had watched Baby Race before having kids, I wouldn't have cried at it. I would just been like, oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
watching it now,
that.
I'm just like, ah! And like, it just kills me every single goddamn time.
Yeah.
But yeah, same with like onesies. I doubt that I would have really cried at that before I had kids. And then like I bawled my eyes out on the live stream when I was watching it. I was like, Brandon, no. Only for it to be taken back like 4 episodes later in the sign, but whatever.
Absolutely. And everyone like goes through different stages of life, as you're saying. And it's like, you know, like sometimes some episodes will hit me harder depending on my emotional state. And it's like, you know, it's just what you're going through at the time. It's okay to, you know, not cry sometimes. And it is okay to cry sometimes.
Absolutely. I do love this question. Does coconuts have water in them? Yes. Yes, they do.
Modern day philosopher right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Bluey edits. What is your favorite headcanon? What's yours?
You know, I've never been like a huge like head canony guy. Like I'm more of like a guy where like, oh, I want the creators to like confirm it and then I'll be happy. But like in a way, this is gonna sound crazy because like people like take this as like a hard fact, but technically it sort of is a headcanon that like Jack has like ADHD or like autism, because like it never, the creators hasn't like outright said like, oh, they do, but like it's so like heavily implied. It's like basically 100% fact, like when you watch the episode and like after you analyze it and like truly look at it, but like it's technically in a way still kind of a headcanon. So that's like my favorite. It's like, you know,
I'd love to see them show like a parent with ADHD. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Good. And some people associate Jack's dad as, you know, one because of what happens with the sat nav and like how he's like, oh, Jack going to get Jack from school, and like he's like vibing and like I guess you could associate that stimming, but like I don't know. It depends how you look at it, you know.
Yeah, I like that headcanon. I think that's really good. My favorite ridiculous headcanon is that Bandit, Chili, and Stripe are all running like this international smuggling ring. That's like my favorite stupid headcanon.
I actually
it makes me
love
laugh
that
every
one.
time. Every single time. Like I don't think it's obviously real in the show, but it is my favorite like stupid funny theory sometimes. I'm just like, that just side of Bluey, like uncovered. It's like they've all gone to jail because surprise. And then like Rads is out there
It's
being like,
great.
what happened, guys? And it's just like
And
a comedy spin-off with him.
I didn't it like kind of like get some traction. Didn't like one of the voice actors like mention something about that, or like one of the like creators or something. Like
Yeah.
I
They're just like, guys,
remember
it's
I
ridiculous.
remember
No.
yeah, I remember that being like buzzed around, and I think I saw like your video on it. I hit my mic, sorry. Video on it when I was just getting into the fandom, and I was like, this is fantastic. Obviously not true, but this is fantastic. But I love it.
Yeah. It's so good. I do like this question. Do you think they'll make a finale by continuing where they left off with surprise, like in the future?
I would really enjoy that. I always enjoyed that Bluey kind of always had this like passive progression of time in the background where like the
Mm.
kids are getting older even though they've only aged like 1 year despite all the years we watched them. It's like a Simpsons
Yep.
effect almost.
I was gonna
But
say it's very Simpsons. Yeah.
yeah, it's and they love the Simpsons, the creators. But um at the end we did see like Brandy like had um a baby, or was she pregnant, and like I want to see her baby. And like I want to see, like I don't want them to
Yeah.
do a reset. Like I basically, in my ideal world, I would love for them to kind of like continue off where they ended it in The Sign.
Yeah.
Personally, I want to see
Yeah.
Frisky and Radley hang like being newlyweds. Like I just want to see all that,
Yeah.
and
I'm so
I have
excited to
no
find out
doubt that
about
they,
the movie.
yeah, I'm sure they will, but like, God, it would be so annoying if season 4 came out and they're like, "This is all before the wedding," and I'd be like, "Why?" It's like, but
Yeah, it's
I
like,
I
no,
feel like
thank
Bluey's
you.
not the show to do that, so like, I don't know.
No, I don't think they would. I do like this one though. What other non-Australian stars could guest on Bluey? Who
Okay,
would make like because
you
obviously they had
are the
Natalie
queen of
Portman.
this.
They had Natalie Portman. They had Lin-Manuel Miranda. They had who else? I can't remember now, but they had a couple. It's hard because there's so
Mhm,
many Australian actors that like would love to be on it, which I think they will in the movie. I think there's going to be a ton of guest stars in the movie.
mhm.
I don't know who would like not be controversial because I feel like everything's very
Oh my
heated
God.
at the moment.
Yeah.
So it'd be so hard to pick someone who was like in the center and isn't going to upset either part. And like Bluey does play very, very finely with that. I'm going to make a video about this, but the Bluey book came out for The Sign, and in it, Pretzel says mums, and there's no mistaking he's talking about plural mums. So it's like
Oh,
that's
excellent.
here we
I
go.
love that.
There's a
That's good.
headcanon that's actually confirmed.
Good
So
representation.
that's something. But yeah, otherwise non.
Chris Pratt. Joking. He's in
I was
every
gonna be
movie
like,
now.
but he's controversial as well because he's super
Is he?
right wing. Yeah, didn't you
Oh.
know that?
No,
Yeah, he
I
can't.
don't look at I don't look, I watch the movies and then like I'm like, this actor's pretty good, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's what it was always supposed to be basically, but like yeah, these days it's totally different. That's what I mean. Like I can't think of anyone who's like really. Maybe The Rock. There we go.
Yeah,
The Rock.
Dwayne. Yeah.
Yeah. Super family friendly, good mates obviously with Disney.
Yeah,
I
actually,
feel
no,
like
that would
would
be
fit
really
in.
good.
Yeah. And he could voice a rock or something stupid. Him and Elmo. Oh, the whole Elmo rock thing. I'm on
Let
such a like
Dwayne voice
it's-
Hercules.
Yeah, Hercules' dad. And Hercules' dad could be
Yes!
called The Rock. That would be
That'd
perfect.
be
There we go,
so
guys.
funny.
We've solved it. For anyone wondering what you're welcome, casting directors for the Bluey movie, in case you're looking for some cameos there, get The Rock to play Hercules' dad. That's such like a random spin-off of that. So thank you guys for dealing with us through that. I'm gonna go through some really quick ones. Favorite character from Bluey? I bet I can answer this for you now. Jack, for you.
Yeah, and I can answer for you. It's Muffin.
Yep, there we go. Nailed it. Question for you here. What character would Chris Pratt voice in Bluey?
Chris Pratt is crazy where like every time he's like he gets a star role and like he gets voices for characters I would never think he would be associated with. Like in the Mario movie, like he does excellent Mario, but like I would not like when the movie trailer came out, I was like, no way he's Mario. That makes no sense. Especially when I heard his voice for Mario, I was like, this is just him. But it'd be
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
funny if he
That
was just
that was
like
awful.
suddenly had a star role and he was like, oh, it's a me, Bluey. And it's like, like, I don't know. I don't think he would be a good voice for anybody in particular.
No. I do
They're all
like this though.
iconic.
Someone saying Ryan Gosling. That would actually be funny, like him playing like a Ken version of a dog. I think that would be hilarious.
That'd be so cool.
That would be really good. There was another really good question. Let me find where it is gone. Oh yeah, do we think we'll ever get to see Baby Bingo in a flashback episode? I
Oh,
think
I
we
hope
would.
so.
Like when she's born and like how Bluey dealt with like going from being the only child to being like the second child. I think that would be
No,
definitely,
I
yeah.
would really enjoy that. I mean, like, we've like gone through so many, like, I guess it's not so many, but like we've gone through enough where it's like this is Bluey as a child, and like, oh, like I guess they're all children, a baby as a baby and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, like this is how I remember the situation when. Like I guess the only time we ever had like a younger bingo moment is like being like this is what it was like when you were in mom's belly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would really like a bingo, baby bingo, because then we could see a muffin version of Bluey, like a 2-year-old Bluey.
Yes. Would love that. I would love
That would
that.
be awesome. That'd be
I think
awesome.
it'd be so good. There's two other good questions that we had just a little bit earlier. So one was, do you think they should make longer episodes? I don't think
Um,
so. I like 7 minutes.
I really do enjoy it, and like I'm sure if they chose to do it, it'd still be excellent because the sign was an excellent. Really, like when you watch it, isn't it like 28 minutes, right? The sign.
Yeah, it's quite long. Yeah.
It doesn't feel that long. Like it just there's
No.
so much packed into it. But like I know that they're like the Masters is a 7-minute format and like it's made for 7-minute broadcasting for a reason. So I think they should keep it as it is. But I have no doubt that if they chose to do longer episodes, they would do fine.
Yeah. This is a good one as well. What song from the upcoming album are you most excited about? I'm mad that TV Shop is still not in it. So I'm just angry. I love that song so much. I just want the song from TV Shop. But otherwise, Curry Quest, I think I'm looking forward to.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna say Curry Quest when okay, I'll choose someone else. Okay, I'm actually looking at the song list right now. One song I think is really excellent, and I don't know how they'll like translate it to orchestra because it's kind of already like an orchestra mix in a way, but Seesaw, I really enjoy the when you watch the episode, and I don't know, yeah, I mentioned this in my Seesaw breakdown, but in the music, it goes it's like a seesaw. It's like high note, and then you go low note, and then you go high note. It's like so cool. Like so, I'm pretty excited to see how they twist that into that because I always enjoyed the direct parallelism of like the literal object in the song Seesaw. You know?
Yeah, I think that would make for a really good one. I just saw someone mentioning like Elmo being on the show in some way.
Aww.
Yes.
Unicorns is basically the Muppet.
Yeah. This is a good one as well. It'd be a crime if they left us hanging, not showing Bluey's child in future episodes. What are our thoughts on that?
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
I don't think we'll ever see that child again.
No, never. I
will.
really don't think so. I'm sorry,
No.
guys. I would love it, but I don't think I think it's purposely made as like this little like Easter egg or like little like gem or present to the fans saying like, hey, you guys wanted a kid for either John, Luke, or Mackenzie. Here's a child that has the mix of both, and now you guys can stop talking about it, or maybe you guys can talk about it more. So it's like kind of like I don't think we're ever gonna see more about it, or if we see it, it might be like a single like Easter egg and like maybe like a parody Bluey poster like they used to do. Like, you know, we were just talking about that. Like, I'm sure it'd be like some promotional
some flash
thing.
forward scene of Bingo or something, and you see like the back of Bluey's child.
Yeah, the ears or something.
Yeah. I think that's the most we're ever going to get realistically. Like they just enjoy the tease. All right. I think we might leave it there because we're about to hit the 45 minutes. But thank you all so much for coming to join us to talk about Sleepy Time and just general questions and everything like that. But yeah, obviously we are going to do another live stream for when the album does actually drop. We'll give it a few days, let everyone listen to
Yay.
it. Then we'll give our thoughts about what we think of the album and everything like that, and some of the fun Easter eggs that we know about it as well already. But otherwise, my next video is just whatever my next video is going to be. You all know why. For those of you who watched my last 2 live streams and have just seen me crying.
Yeah.
But I am attempting to get into a better spot. My personal life stuff with my mom has gotten a bit better. So aiming to get back to that. But live streams are sort of like the best one for now. How about you, Kenny? What are you doing next?
God, I mean, like I promised everyone I would make that breakdown on the episode or deep dive in the episode perfect. And I when I opened my editing software today to get everything ready, I was like, or yesterday, I was like, dang, yeah, I was working on that. So like, I really do want to work on something for you guys. I don't have something exactly planned because there's been a lot of like stuff I've been trying to not fix, but like get situated on my personal life, and like nothing bad. I just like work and like education, blah blah blah. It's nothing crazy. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. So I have nothing to say, but you know, when you guys see
So
something, you'll
our
see
live
something.
stream, our sleepy time music
Yeah.
version live stream, continuing on with the sleepy time because we are asleep at the wheel as well. This is the sleepy month, so that's what it's going to
Yeah.
be, sleepy time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so until then though, guys, thank you all so much for joining us. Again, we love you guys. We appreciate you all so much. And yeah, we'll chat to you guys soon about the actual album when it comes out. Otherwise, we'll see you all later. Catch you later.
All right.